You don't raise your children the way we do. I mean, a 9-year-old boy in Gaza is more of a man than a 25-year-old in America. You prolong adolescence to an absurd degree. You don't prioritize maturity. But at the same time, you sexualize your children very early. I mean, you've got like third graders twerking, and singing explicit song lyrics, and then you put that on social media for everyone to see. You're teaching kindergartners about sex, masturbation, about homosexuality and transgenderism. You think that prepubescent children can decide to have their genitals removed before they even know what they're actually for. You put little girls in beauty contests and try to turn them into, miniature Beyoncés and Cardi B's singing about WAP. 12% of 12-year-olds in the U.S. are already sexually active at 12. And that's from a study 10 years ago. So you can expect that the percentage is even higher now. 6.5% of them had actually already engaged in anal sex by the age of 12. The majority of sex offenders in the West victimize children. And they say about 90% of sexual assaults on children are never even reported. So imagine what the real numbers are. No, you have a pedophilia problem in the West. And no matter how much you wish you could, you can't shift that over to us. We're not going to help you justify your sickness. Islam does not approve of this. You don't raise your children the way we do.
This dude just went crazy, dude. And here's the thing. He was just spitting the facts. He was just giving you the statistics, giving you the bars that you needed to understand where you actually at right now, bro. Listen. He talking about the whole West, okay? It ain't just America, but it's mainly America. Like, when I say America, I mean United States. Come on now. Like, Canada's part of it, Mexico's part of it, but you don't see them pushing this agenda like, America. He has a great point. They make it a priority to push maturity upon children instead of the things that we push upon children. Like, we want to coddle them. We want to make them stay children for as long as possible, and that doesn't do them any justice in this world that we've built around ourselves. Because in this world that we've built around ourselves, you need to be a certain type of person just to survive in it. You need to be a certain type of person just to be able to get through your day-to-day. Nowadays, you got so many delete yourselves going on, and the rate done skyrocketed. People just deleting themselves. Like, bro, that's just because they was raised weak. They can't deal with some of the things that's coming their way. I'm not saying all of them. Calm them fingers down in the comment section over here talking crazy. But what I'm saying is most of them, if they would have just been a little bit tougher, a little bit thicker skinned, you know what I mean? They'd have been just fine, bro. Why? We have a problem in today's society in the West, bro. We really care as a people, majority-wise, of what others think about us. We need to be looking at things from this dude's perspective. This dude is saying, compared to us over here, y'all doing some weird stuff. And we ain't gonna help you justify your sickness. That was his words, man. That's going on in America right now to give you a thing like the whole alphabet soup thing, bro. They want their sickness verified, justified by everybody else. I'm for one, I'm not gonna be one of them ones, man. And this dude, man, if what he just said didn't give you a reality check on how we need to be behaving, I don't know what's up. He talking about 12-year-olds being sexualized, 12% of 12-year-olds, and some odd percent of them already having backdoor. That's your kids, man. Y'all need to wake up. Q, why you judging? You sound so judgy. You just putting your own opinions out there as if they facts. Sometimes my opinions are facts, buddy. How about that? If you walk around thinking none of your opinions are facts, bro, I ain't got nothing for you, bro. I'm all about peace and love, dog. And the way that America's running the show, especially with these kids, ain't got nothing to do with either, bro. That's all about destruction and hate. Let's keep it a whole buck.
Is not real, at least not in the way you think about it. Let me explain. This 3D wave can appear as a ripple or as a 2D wave depending on how we look at it. This is the nature of geometry. This obelisk has a 2D projection, but if we pull it up, we get a 3D shape. DNA is a perfect example. From the top down, it looks like a mandala, but if we pull it up, we get a double helix. DNA is a program for how energy is going to manifest in physical reality. Take cymatics. This is 528 hertz. When we look at it through water, we see the top-down projection right here. That's the shape because sound moves in 3D balls through the air. We just get a really fast cross-section. These geometries are just shadows that our brains can process in this dimension. Now these are going to start to make sense. Architecture is frozen sound. They're meant to transmit this information without words because you already speak this language. Geometry is universal. Through the frozen sound of architecture and the liquid geometry of sound, these buildings can transmit information without you even knowing it. Just by seeing them, something inside of you goes, these guys know more about a lot of stuff than I know. They are trying to wake up something divine inside of you using the language that everybody knows. It's a lost art.
Man, I'm telling y'all, we've been devolving for a minute, bro. There's no way, right? No way. What he's saying right now is not a freaking fact. This needs to be in science books. They need to be teaching this in school, bro. This is a fact, bro. Cymatics, oh my gosh. The fact that your eyes can only see things in 3 dimensions, right? You can only see length, width, height, or length, width, and depth, or however you want to look at it. We're talking about vibration and frequency in matter. When you have matter to display vibration and frequency, your senses can give you the full story. But if we just use our 2 eyes and we ain't using our other eye, we ain't using our ears, we're not using our sense of smell to actually bring up all of these dimensions. These are different dimensions you have the capability of doing. You said, bro, you talking about we 3D creatures living in a 4D world or something like that. Man, I hear that all the time. No, bro. You got 5 physical senses. Those are each a dimension. Not to mention the 6th sense. Man, that's another dimension, bro. The point of what I'm trying to get at is when the people were making these structures, they were more in tune. And we have to look back and say, okay, what was different then than's different now? Why are we not doing these great things anymore? And this is great because these shapes, they talk to you on a spiritual level. They talk to you on an energetic level, okay? If you don't want to hear the word spirit, whatever. Energetically, they're speaking to you, bro. And they are trying, and they're not even trying, bro. They are resonating with parts of you. The human itself has a shape. Man, my man's brought up DNA. This is what it looks like from a top-down view. You know what I mean? So we're talking about literally your makeup in space. You got to be in tune. Vibration and frequency, bro. High frequency, man. If you ain't figured it out by now, dog, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take this channel and we're going to shake it. We're going to shake this channel. And these are the things that are most important to bring out when I'm putting some of this stuff out, bro. This is the most important information that I want to get to y'all. These types of videos that are telling you about your actual makeup as a being, your manifesting powers, your physical material being intertwined with your energetic being, all in one. How do you get to know yourself better? How do you tap into that? How do you become the you that you're trying to become? How do you become the higher frequency? And let me tell you how, bro. By doing what they used to do. Not having the distractions in front of you that we have now, bro. All these computers and TVs and telephones. I know you watching me right now on one of them, dog. And I'm telling you right now, come here for this. Come here for this. Hit the like button and subscribe, bro, so you can get this, because this is what's going to get you up. because you're not going to be surrounding yourself. You're not going to be engulfing yourself in all of this low vibrational crap, bro. You know it's good for you. It's like when you go out there on the street, bro, you know you don't want to eat McDonald's, bro. You know you don't want to eat that. And maybe sometimes you ain't got the bread to eat anything else, right? But here, bro, it's free. It's free for you. Come get this good food, dog. Come get resonated up. We ain't talking about nothing but love over here. We might laugh at some stuff and we might, have our opinions, our worldly opinions on a couple things. But, bro, this is what it's about over here, dog. Come get lifted up, man. We want to see you do good. I want to see you do good. I want me to do good. You know what? Nobody around me can do good if I'm not doing good. Energy transfer. Energy transfer, bro. I want to be doing good in overwhelming abundance. I want to be overwhelmingly abundant, so that as my glass be full and filleth over, those glasses around me can be filled and filleth over. And I want you to have that in your life too, bro. Man, I'm going on a spiel, dog. I'm going on a spiel because it's really what it's about over here. There's so many things I could share with y'all, dog, but we have to do it. We have to do it slow, man. Milk for babes, meat for strong men. So strap up and get ready for the long ride, because we ain't going nowhere, baby. We just going to be spitting truth and facts around here. Next.
Went from to what it became.
We have the inventor of mRNA vaccines sitting right to my right here. Robert, is this vaccine or is it a gene therapy?
As I've said repeatedly, it came out of a gene therapy research program. These and the adenoviral vectors are absolutely gene therapy technology applied for the purpose of eliciting an immune response.
I don't care what the FDA says. There's your answer right there.
Okay, thanks. David, you.
If I could just get you all thinking again, you would save yourselves. Noble Drew Ali. I don't even know if I could play that, bro. Last time I said jab or pricky, pokey or something like that, I got from YouTube. They came across with that big right hook. What you say, boy? What you say? Huh? You talking about some stuff that we gonna censor you on? Because we don't appreciate the First Amendment? Huh? What you doing? Huh? You ain't gonna get in line?
After Jesus started live streaming and the chat filled up, he began to go off saying, "W to those who aren't thirsty for this mid-life, for they will have eternal life. W to those who take L's from this life, for they will receive an everlasting W. W to those who don't throw hands, for they will secure the eternal bag. W to those who want help passing God's vibe check, for he will say bet. W to those who don't cancel others, for they will not be canceled by the top G. W to those whose spiritual fit is immaculate, for their hearts will be cuffed by God. W to those who turn ops into bros, for they will be called CEOs of peace. W to those who catch hands for being valid, for they will not be left on red by God. W to you when the ops be capping hard, and to you so very dirty because you're my fan. Trust, you have crushed it, and have the eternal W, for so they did the true bros before you."
New era.
I'm feeling quite bad, so take another token. Yeah, there's jokers all around me. I'm feeling quite bad, so take another token. Yeah, there's jokers all around me.